Okay, guys, you know who this is Tim Rapliano again. Of course, some of you Googled me, and I just had to address something I thought I got a real kick out of this. A guy named Mr. Handler, uh, Chief Handler, that is, uh, he had a post up. He mentioned that I had done some prison time. I was in federal prison for trafficking marijuana, and yes, I did. I've served 5 years in federal prison. I did nothing to make any money or to really do anything at all. I did know what I was doing. When I said I know what I was doing, I did know what I was doing. I went and picked up some money for a friend. Had no idea that it was turning into, it was a whole marijuana conspiracy. I didn't know that any of that stuff was going on. I had no idea. And I got kind of suckered into doing it because I'm a good person and I try to help my friends out. And I want to point that out. See, there's two things going on here with Mr. Handler, all right? One is I want you to recognize that he was provoked and he took an action. Now he's made a fool of himself because what's going on is it doesn't really matter who I was or what I did. Or I've served my society time. I came out, I had no marks on, I got all my good time. I did a fine job all the way surviving through prison. And it taught me a whole lot. I still didn't get close to God when I was in prison. It was amazing. I got out and they programmed me. I was just like a totally different person. It was really strange. But I came back to myself as the good human being that I am. And that's the thing. I see they try to use everything that is good about you. As if you're a TI, generally you're probably a really actually good-hearted person. You've been kind to people, and you can't understand why you've been betrayed so many times by all the people that you really thought we were friends and that you were helping or reaching out and maybe even making a self-sacrifice of some sort. It'd be your time or money or something, and then be betrayed by them. Uh, they use things like your integrity, keeping your word. They'll try to saddle you into things that they can't believe that you can actually accomplish, and they'll kind of maneuver you. And they've done it to me. I mean, I'm not the best at avoiding all this stuff because I have an ego too, and it's been programmed. And they use it against me. And I see that, and I thank the good Lord for coming and finding me and pulling me out of this mess. Uh, because that's exactly what happened, and I'm just blessed in the faith and love of Jesus Christ as a result of that. And the thing is, Mr. Handler, I really do appreciate you responding because basically what you do when you do that is I just scorch some runs, all right. And the way I look at it is because if you even were so bold as to play judge and jury and say that I should be in life in prison, passing judgment as such, when I should be tried for a crime that I've committed, of which I did, and I served my time admirably, despite as much as you guys tried to play with that time. And so what you do is you show your personality traits. That's basically the stalker traits. It's arrogant and they can be easily recognized, full of hate and megalomania, form of judgmentalism. I actually believe that most of them think that they're actually doing some good, and so I don't really hate any of them. I know that they've done a really lot of bad things. Okay, so I'm going to give you the bad thing that they did to me a year ago today. This is very interesting. I was homeless for 2 years before this happened, and I managed to get my own apartment. And I had a full ride scholarship to cybersecurity school with the Department of Homeland Security. And yes, of all places, Department of Homeland Security. Can you believe that? Yeah. Well, I'm a veteran of the United States Army. I fought for my country. At least I flew my flag for the country. I love my country. I just fear my government. And so the deal is that I'm on a rock road here. That's how I managed to have so much peace all this time, except for that truck that just went by. Uh, so the deal is, on July 31st of last year, I paid my rent, I paid the deposit, I had all my computers and everything. I was getting ready to go to school. It's July 31st of 2019. Now tomorrow will be the first day of which I got up in the morning. I made breakfast. It was absolutely wonderful. I had a kitchen, man. I had fried some eggs and Italian sausage. It was awesome. And I put it all up and everything. And then I went to the store. And when I came back from the store, the entire apartment had burned to the ground. Not the ground, but I mean everything in it. Yeah, it was gone. That's the kind of love and justice that you, Chief Handler, would issue without any due process of law, which is unconstitutional. But we don't need to talk about the Constitution because you guys don't care about it. Okay, so I mean, it's they say agreements are only good for the people with the most clout. And right now, you guys have the most clout. I'm not looking for any. But if I can help one person protect and save themselves, save their personality, and protect that human person in them that you're trying to destroy, the goodness in them, that you're trying to show pain every time they show it, then I'm going to keep doing this. Okay, because if you could have killed me or wanted me dead, there were way more times you could have got rid of me when I've just been alone. And you still can. And you know what? My soul is ready. I'm happy and I'm peace in my heart. So it's okay, man. You guys can continue on, and I'm going to continue to walk the path of Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ suffered the same things. If you read John 16 or any of Paul's writing, Corinthians, I mean, you look in there and he talks about it, that, you know, there will be people that think they're doing good for the church that are going to persecute you. You know, we will be lied, be sought upon, you know, conspired against, stalked, you know, watched all the time. You know, I was a bad person at times, so was Paul. And I did the same things that Paul did, and I'm not going to say that I could even match the Paul and the mighty wisdoms that he has, and I'm so happy to be able to be nourished by them every day. And that is the fact that I'm a sinner. Paul was a sinner. He persecuted the Christians. I did the same thing. I did. I wrote papers on it, why God couldn't exist. And I'm telling you, I'm converted. And it's not because of you guys, although I have to thank you very much for pushing me closer to Christ and helping me learn the true ways of evil that you guys practice. And you know what? It ain't too late to repent. God still loves you, and I forgive you.